Welcome my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're diving into a topic that for many comes too late in life, things we should all know but often discover when the moment has already passed. Life has its ways of teaching us, but if we can get ahead of the curve, if we can understand these truths now, we'll be empowered to live more fully and with purpose. Understanding the value of time is one of the most important lessons we can learn, yet it's often the hardest to grasp. Time is a finite resource. Unlike money, material possessions, or even opportunities, you can never earn more of it. Every second that passes is gone forever. And many people only realize its importance when they reach later stages in life. Let's break this down into a few essential educational points. First, time management is critical. From an early age, we are taught to set goals, make plans, and pursue success, but few are taught how to manage time effectively. The ability to prioritize tasks, set realistic deadlines, and understand when to say no are key to making the most of your time. Without these skills, you might find yourself overwhelmed, constantly busy but not productive, and chasing goals that don't align with your true values. Second, time is an investment. Like money, how you spend time determines the return on your investment. Investing time in your education, personal development, and meaningful relationships yields the greatest long-term rewards. On the other hand, wasting time on trivial pursuits, distractions, or procrastination only drains you without offering anything in return. Ask yourself, what are you doing today that will positively impact your future? Are you spending time on things that truly matter? Another key point is opportunity cost. Every hour you spend on one activity is an hour you can't spend on something else. This is why it's essential to evaluate how you allocate your time. If you spend too much time on activities that don't contribute to your growth, whether that's endless scrolling on social media, unproductive habits, or negative environments, you miss out on opportunities for learning, creativity, and connection. The better you understand the opportunity cost of your time, the more intentional you will be in using it. Mindfulness and presence also play a crucial role in understanding the value of time. Being fully present in each moment ensures that you're experiencing life in its fullest form. Often, people get caught up in worrying about the future or regretting the past, but the present is the only moment we truly have control over. Practicing mindfulness helps you slow down, appreciate the now, and make conscious choices with your time. Lastly, long-term perspective is essential. When you're young, it's easy to feel like you have all the time in the world. However, those who adopt a long-term perspective early in life understand that their future depends on the actions they take today. They recognize that time lost today may limit the opportunities of tomorrow. With this mindset, you start to see time as a gift to be used wisely and deliberately. One of the most profound lessons we often learn too late in life is that we are enough. Just as we are, society conditions us from an early age to strive for more success, more approval, more perfection. This constant push can lead to feelings of inadequacy, where we feel we need to earn our worth through achievements, relationships, or external validation. However, understanding that you are inherently enough is foundational for personal well-being and growth. Let's explore this concept through several educational insights. First, self-worth is intrinsic, not external. Many people spend their lives believing their worth is tied to external factors such as wealth, career success, social status, or even the opinions of others. The truth is, these external markers are fleeting and constantly changing. Relying on them for self-esteem creates a fragile sense of self. True self-worth comes from within, recognizing that your value as a person isn't dependent on what you accomplish, but on who you are. Embracing this intrinsic worth fosters confidence and stability, allowing you to navigate life with a stronger sense of purpose. Second, comparison is the thief of joy. In today's world of social media and constant connectivity, it's easier than ever to compare yourself to others. You may find yourself measuring your own life against the highlight reels of others, seeing their successes, happiness, or achievements and feeling like you fall short. But what you're often comparing is only a small, curated portion of someone else's reality. Everyone's journey is unique, and when you focus on your own path, you free yourself from the trap of comparison. Instead of seeking to be better than others, focus on being the best version of yourself. Another educational point to consider is the psychological impact of self-acceptance. Research in psychology shows that self-acceptance is one of the key predictors of mental health and well-being. When you accept yourself as enough, both your strengths and your weaknesses, you reduce anxiety, depression, and the need for external validation. This doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for improvement, but that improvement comes from a place of self-compassion, not self-criticism. When you believe you are enough, you give yourself permission to grow without the pressure of perfectionism. Perfectionism is another barrier many people face. The belief that you must be perfect to be worthy leads to procrastination, burnout, and feelings of failure when you inevitably fall short. No one is perfect, and the constant pursuit of perfection can paralyze your growth. The antidote to this is embracing your imperfections as part of what makes you human. Perfection isn't the goal, progress and authenticity are. When you accept that you are enough, imperfections and all, you free yourself to take risks, learn, and live a more fulfilling life. A growth mindset also ties into this lesson. A growth mindset, the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and effort, is a powerful tool for self-improvement. However, it's important to understand that a growth mindset operates from a place of self-acceptance. You are enough as you are today, even as you continue to grow and evolve. This mindset helps you approach challenges with curiosity and resilience rather than fear of failure. Lastly, self-compassion plays a critical role in this journey. Being kind to yourself, especially in times of difficulty or failure, reinforces the belief that you are enough. Instead of harsh self-criticism, self-compassion allows you to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Studies show that practicing self-compassion leads to greater emotional resilience, motivation, and overall well-being. By recognizing that you are enough, you create a foundation of compassion that nurtures both your mental and emotional health. One of the most valuable lessons we often learn later in life is that true success is not found in material wealth or external accomplishments, but in achieving inner peace. The pursuit of money, possessions, and status often becomes the primary focus for many, but over time, people realize that these external markers of success do not guarantee happiness or fulfillment. Let's break this concept down into several educational principles. First, material wealth is temporary and its effects on happiness are fleeting. While financial stability and comfort can improve quality of life, studies have shown that beyond a certain point, accumulating wealth does not significantly increase happiness. This is known as the hedonic treadmill, where people adapt to their new levels of wealth and comfort, quickly normalizing them and seeking more. This cycle of always wanting more creates a constant state of dissatisfaction. The real issue isn't the wealth itself, but the expectation that it will bring lasting happiness. Inner peace, on the other hand, provides a deeper, more enduring sense of contentment, regardless of external circumstances. Second, inner peace comes from alignment with one's values. True success is living a life that reflects your deepest values, not just chasing external rewards. When your actions, decisions, and way of life align with what truly matters to you, whether that's family, personal growth, creativity, or community, you experience a sense of fulfillment that no material success can offer. People often find that when they chase external goals without regard for their inner values, they feel empty even after achieving those goals. On the contrary, inner peace arises when your life is in harmony with your authentic self. Another important point is that chasing external validation can lead to emotional burnout. Many people spend years striving for recognition, approval, and validation from others, whether it's in their career, social circles, or even on social media. The problem with this is that external validation is never guaranteed and is often out of your control. Depending on others to feel good about yourself creates a fragile sense of self-worth. In contrast, inner peace is rooted in self-acceptance and self-compassion. When you derive your sense of worth from within rather than from external sources, you can maintain a stable emotional state, regardless of others' opinions or achievements. Emotional resilience is another key factor in understanding the value of inner peace over material wealth. Inner peace provides the emotional foundation to handle life's challenges with grace and composure. When people define success purely by external factors, they are more vulnerable to stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil when things don't go according to plan. On the other hand, those who cultivate inner peace are better able to navigate setbacks, disappointments, and uncertainty. They understand that true success is not about avoiding difficulties, but about maintaining a sense of calm and centeredness in the face of them. Mindfulness and self-awareness are crucial tools for cultivating inner peace. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment without judgment, which allows you to become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions. Through mindfulness, you can recognize when you are being driven by external pressures or material desires and consciously choose to shift your focus toward what brings you inner fulfillment. Self-awareness helps you understand your motivations and values, giving you the clarity to prioritize inner peace over material gain. Additionally, relationships and community play a significant role in achieving inner peace. People often overlook the importance of meaningful relationships while pursuing success in terms of wealth and status. However, studies show that strong, supportive relationships are one of the greatest predictors of long-term happiness and well-being. Inner peace comes from being connected to others in a genuine, loving way. Prioritizing relationships over material possessions fosters a sense of belonging and emotional support, both of which are crucial for a peaceful mind. Finally, contentment and gratitude are fundamental to inner peace. When you cultivate gratitude for what you have, rather than always seeking what's next, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and reduces the constant craving for more. Contentment doesn't mean you stop striving for growth or improvement, but rather you find peace in the journey itself, not just the destination. This mindset is a key factor in distinguishing between material wealth and true success. As life progresses, people often realize that the quality of their relationships is far more significant than their personal achievements or career success. The connections we form with others, family, friends, colleagues, and even casual acquaintances profoundly influence our well-being, mental health, and overall life satisfaction. Many individuals spend their early years focused on career advancement and financial gain, but later in life they come to understand that relationships are the true markers of a meaningful life. This shift in perspective reveals several key educational points.
First, social connections are essential for emotional and physical health. Numerous studies in psychology and sociology have shown that strong, supportive relationships are linked to greater life satisfaction, lower stress levels, and improved mental health. They also provide emotional support during difficult times, offering a sense of belonging and purpose. People who prioritize relationships tend to live longer, healthier lives, with lower risks of depression and anxiety. On the other hand, those who isolate themselves or neglect personal connections may experience loneliness and emotional distress, regardless of their professional success or material wealth. Second, relationships require active investment. Just as we invest time and energy into building a career, relationships need ongoing care and attention. This means prioritizing time with loved ones, engaging in meaningful conversations, and showing empathy and understanding. It's easy to become consumed by work or personal goals, but neglecting relationships often leads to regret later in life. A successful career can bring temporary satisfaction, but without strong relationships, it often feels hollow. Nurturing relationships requires effort, but the emotional rewards far outweigh the time invested. Communication skills are also crucial for maintaining healthy relationships. Strong communication fosters understanding, trust, and emotional closeness, while poor communication can lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and resentment. Learning to listen actively, Express emotions clearly and resolve conflicts constructively are key skills that enhance both personal and professional relationships. Unfortunately, many people focus on technical or professional skills, undervaluing the importance of interpersonal communication. By improving communication, you strengthen your relationships and build a foundation of mutual respect and trust, which contributes to long-term happiness. Empathy and emotional intelligence are additional components that deepen the value of relationships. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, creates deeper connections and strengthens bonds. It allows people to relate to each other on an emotional level, fostering compassion and support. Emotional intelligence, or the ability to manage one's emotions and understand the emotions of others, is equally important. High emotional intelligence helps individuals navigate complex social situations, resolve conflicts, and maintain harmony in relationships. While success in professional life often requires cognitive intelligence, emotional intelligence is key to thriving in personal relationships. Work-life balance plays a pivotal role in maintaining relationships. In today's fast-paced, success-driven culture, people often sacrifice personal relationships in pursuit of professional success. However, a lack of balance can lead to strained relationships, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. It's essential to establish boundaries between work and personal life, ensuring that time is dedicated to building and maintaining connections with loved ones. Achieving success in your career is important, but if it comes at the cost of your relationships, the long-term effects can be detrimental to your emotional well-being. Legacy and impact are other important aspects to consider. As people reflect on their lives, they often realize that their legacy is not defined by their professional achievements, but by the positive impact they've had on others. Relationships offer the opportunity to leave a lasting legacy through the love, support, and guidance you provide to those around you. Whether it's mentoring a colleague, raising a family, or simply being a good friend, the impact you have on others is what people remember most. This realization highlights the importance of cultivating strong, positive relationships throughout your life. Finally, relationships provide meaning and purpose. While career success and personal accomplishments can offer temporary satisfaction, relationships bring a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. They give us reasons to celebrate, support, and grow together. Strong relationships help individuals navigate life's challenges and celebrate its victories, creating a sense of shared purpose. People who prioritize relationships often experience a richer, more meaningful life, as they find joy in both giving and receiving love, support, and companionship. Understanding the true importance of relationships in life emphasizes the need to nurture and prioritize them. They provide emotional support, create lasting memories, and ultimately offer the deepest sense of fulfillment that success alone cannot deliver. One of the most critical lessons people learn too late in life is the value of time. Time is finite, irreplaceable, and once it passes, it's gone forever. Unlike money or material possessions, time cannot be regained or extended, making it one of the most precious resources we have. However, many people do not realize its true value until later in life, often after they've spent significant portions of it on things that don't truly matter. This realization brings several educational insights into how time should be prioritized and managed. First, time is non-renewable. Every second, minute, and hour that passes is time you can never get back. Yet people often treat it as if it's unlimited. This creates a sense of urgency to make conscious decisions about how you spend your time. It's common to focus on earning money or achieving material success, but no amount of money can buy more time. As such, it's essential to approach time with the same level of mindfulness and care that you would apply to other valuable resources. Wasting time on trivial matters, unhealthy relationships, or unproductive activities is akin to squandering your most valuable asset. Second, time management is a critical skill. Learning how to effectively manage your time is key to leading a productive and fulfilling life. Time management is not about filling every moment with activity, but rather about prioritizing what's truly important. This includes setting clear goals, establishing boundaries, and avoiding distractions. Time management involves balancing work, personal life, and self-care in a way that maximizes your efficiency without leading to burnout. By managing time, well, you gain more control over your life and make room for the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. The importance of saying no is another key lesson related to time. Many people struggle with saying no to commitments or requests, often out of a desire to please others or avoid conflict. However, every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to something that could be more meaningful. Learning to say no is essential for protecting your time and energy. It allows you to focus on the activities and relationships that matter most, rather than spreading yourself too thin across obligations that drain your time and don't contribute to your personal growth. Prioritization plays a fundamental role in using time effectively. Not all tasks and responsibilities are equally important, and learning to differentiate between what is urgent and what is important is crucial. The Eisenhower matrix, a popular time management tool, divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By prioritizing tasks that are important but not urgent, you can proactively work on things that align with your long-term goals, rather than constantly reacting to immediate demands. This proactive approach ensures that you are dedicating time to what truly matters. Another significant educational point is the concept of opportunity cost. Opportunity cost refers to the idea that every choice you make with your time means giving up the chance to do something else. For example, spending hours scrolling through social media might seem harmless, but the opportunity cost could be that you've missed out on time to learn a new skill, build a relationship, or work on a passion project. Being aware of opportunity costs can help you make more intentional choices about how you allocate your time, ensuring that you're investing it in activities that offer the greatest personal return. Reflection and mindfulness are also essential when it comes to valuing time. Taking time to reflect on how you've spent your day, week, or month can provide valuable insights into whether your actions align with your goals and values. Many people go through life on autopilot, engaging in habitual behaviors without considering whether those behaviors are truly serving them. By practicing mindfulness and regularly reflecting on how you use your time, you can make conscious adjustments that bring you closer to living a life of purpose and intention. Finally, the quality of time matters as much as the quantity. It's not just about how much time you have, but how you experience and use that time. Time spent in meaningful ways, whether through deep relationships, personal growth, or contributing to something bigger than yourself, holds far more value than time spent on superficial or trivial matters. Engaging fully in the present moment, rather than worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, enhances the quality of your time. By focusing on quality, you ensure that even short periods of time can be rich, fulfilling, and impactful. In the end, learning the true value of time emphasizes the importance of living with intention, mindfulness, and clarity of purpose. Time is the most valuable resource because it forms the foundation of how we live our lives, and using it wisely leads to a life that is both fulfilling and aligned with what truly matters. One of the major realizations people often come to later in life is that taking care of oneself is not a selfish act, but a necessary one. Many individuals spend their lives giving their time, energy, and resources to others, whether to their families, careers, or communities, often neglecting their own physical, mental, and emotional well-being. While society may praise selflessness, prioritizing self-care is essential for long-term health, happiness, and productivity. Understanding the importance of self-care provides several key educational insights. First, self-care is foundational to overall health. Just as you cannot run a machine indefinitely without maintenance, the human body and mind require regular care to function optimally. Physical self-care includes getting adequate sleep, exercising regularly, and eating a nutritious diet. These activities not only improve energy levels but also enhance mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall resilience to stress. Sleep in particular is often undervalued, yet it is vital for cognitive functioning, memory consolidation, and emotional regulation. Chronic neglect of these basic needs can lead to burnout, illness, and a diminished quality of life, highlighting the importance of daily self-care routines. In addition to physical well-being, mental and emotional health are equally important aspects of self-care. Stress, anxiety, and emotional fatigue are common in today's fast-paced world, but they can have serious long-term effects if left unchecked. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, or journaling can help manage stress and cultivate emotional balance. Setting boundaries, learning to say no when necessary, is another critical component of emotional self-care. By recognizing your limits and protecting your time and energy, you prevent emotional exhaustion and create space for activities that rejuvenate you. Emotional health is not a luxury, but a necessity for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. Self-care improves relationships as well. When individuals take time to nurture themselves, they are better equipped to support others. This may seem counterintuitive, but neglecting self-care can lead to emotional depletion, frustration, and resentment, especially in relationships where one feels overburdened or unappreciated. On the other hand, when people are rested, healthy, and emotionally balanced, they can engage in relationships from a place of abundance rather than depletion. They are more patient, empathetic, and present, creating healthier dynamics in both personal and professional relationships. Prioritizing self-care enhances one's ability to give to others in a sustainable way. Burnout is a real consequence of neglecting self-care. Burnout is characterized by chronic exhaustion, detachment, and a reduced sense of accomplishment, and it often results from prolonged stress or overwork. Many individuals, particularly those in caregiving professions or high-stress jobs, push themselves to the limit, believing that rest is a sign of weakness or laziness. However, burnout can have serious physical and psychological consequences, including depression, anxiety, and a weakened immune system. By incorporating regular self-care practices into daily life, individuals can prevent burnout and maintain a healthier, more sustainable pace. Understanding that self-care is a form of self-respect is another educational insight. When individuals prioritize their own well-being, they send a message to themselves and others that they value their health, happiness, and personal needs. This shift in mindset is crucial for building self-esteem and a sense of worthiness. Many people struggle with feelings of guilt when taking time for themselves, especially if they are used to putting others first. However, viewing self-care as an act of self-respect can help alleviate that guilt, recognizing that caring for oneself is not only important but necessary for long-term well-being. Self-care promotes productivity and creativity. Contrary to the belief that constantly working leads to more success, research has shown that taking breaks and engaging in restorative activities actually boosts productivity and creativity. When the brain is constantly engaged in work or problem solving, it doesn't have time to rest and reset. This can lead to diminishing returns, where the quality and efficiency of work suffer due to mental fatigue. By incorporating self-care activities such as exercise, hobbies, or relaxation, individuals allow their minds to recharge, which leads to improved focus, better decision-making, and enhanced problem-solving abilities. Finally, self-care teaches balance and sustainability in life. The pursuit of success, whether in a career, relationships, or personal goals, often leads people to push themselves to the brink of exhaustion. However, true success is not measured by short-term accomplishments, but by the ability to sustain long-term health, happiness, and fulfillment. Self-care practices encourage balance, reminding individuals that life is not just about doing and achieving, but also about being and enjoying. This balance is crucial for preventing burnout, maintaining emotional and physical health, and ensuring that the pursuit of goals remains fulfilling rather than overwhelming. In summary, self-care is not a luxury or an indulgence, but a critical component of living a healthy, balanced, and productive life. It enhances physical, emotional, and mental well-being, improves relationships, and boosts productivity, all while preventing burnout and promoting long-term sustainability. When individuals prioritize self-care, they create a foundation for a more fulfilling and resilient life. Many people go through life chasing happiness, believing it to be an external achievement or destination they'll reach once they attain certain goals, whether it's wealth, success, relationships, or recognition. However, happiness is not something you find outside of yourself. It is a state of mind, a choice you make daily. This realization, often learned too late, brings profound educational insights into how individuals can cultivate happiness as a practice rather than a pursuit. First, happiness is rooted in perspective and mindset. The way you interpret life's events has a direct impact on your emotional state. Two people can experience the same circumstances but respond with entirely different emotions based on their perspectives. A person who focuses on gratitude, for instance, will feel contentment and joy even in modest circumstances, whereas someone focused on what they lack may feel dissatisfied no matter how much they achieve. This shift in perspective requires intentional effort, as the human brain is wired to focus on problems and potential threats. However, by cultivating a mindset of gratitude, optimism, and presence, you can transform how you experience life on a daily basis. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for choosing happiness. When you consciously appreciate the things you have, rather than lamenting what you don't, you activate positive emotions that promote a sense of well-being. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from what's missing to what's already present. This practice can be as simple as starting or ending each day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. Over time, this habit rewires the brain to see the good in your life more easily, helping you to experience happiness more consistently, regardless of external circumstances. Another educational insight is the idea that happiness thrives in the present moment. Many people defer happiness to a future time, thinking, "I'll be happy when I get the promotion, when I find the right partner, or when I have more money." However, this mindset places happiness out of reach, perpetually dependent on future outcomes. The truth is that happiness can only be experienced in the present. By practicing mindfulness and fully engaging with the present moment, whether through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply paying attention to your surroundings, you can cultivate joy in the here and now. This realization teaches that life's beauty is found in the small, everyday moments, not in some far-off achievement. Letting go of comparison is another critical factor in choosing happiness. In today's world, it's easy to compare yourself to others, especially through social media, where people often present idealized versions of their lives. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and frustration. However, happiness comes from embracing your unique journey and recognizing that your value is not determined by how you measure up to others. Instead of comparing, focus on your personal growth, progress, and the things that bring you fulfillment. By letting go of external benchmarks and finding contentment in your own path, you free yourself from the negative emotions that comparison fosters. Acceptance and self-compassion are essential practices for happiness as well. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and imperfections, and many people mistakenly believe that happiness can only be achieved when everything is perfect. However, true happiness comes from accepting life's inevitable ups and downs and practicing self-compassion in the face of difficulties. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up on your goals or aspirations. It means acknowledging that life is imperfect, and that's okay. When you accept your circumstances and treat yourself with kindness, even during setbacks, you allow yourself to experience peace and contentment, regardless of external conditions. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation plays a significant role in happiness. Many people chase extrinsic rewards, money, status, and recognition, believing these things will bring lasting happiness. While these external achievements can provide temporary satisfaction, they rarely lead to long-term fulfillment. On the other hand, intrinsic motivation, pursuing activities and goals that are personally meaningful and aligned with your values, leads to deeper, more sustainable happiness. Whether it's engaging in a hobby, helping others, or learning something new, intrinsic motivation is about doing things that bring you joy from within, rather than seeking validation from others. Finally, happiness is an ongoing practice. It's not something you achieve once and for all. It requires regular, conscious effort. Just as physical health requires exercise and proper nutrition, emotional well-being requires daily habits that nurture happiness. This could include setting boundaries, prioritizing activities that bring you joy, or surrounding yourself with positive influences. Life will always present challenges, but by consistently choosing to focus on what you can control, your mindset, your actions, and your responses, you can cultivate a deep sense of inner happiness that is not easily shaken by external events. In sum, happiness is not an endpoint, but a way of living. It's a daily choice to focus on gratitude, live in the present, accept life's imperfections, and align your actions with your values. When people recognize that happiness is within their control, they unlock the power to live more joyful, fulfilled lives, no matter what external circumstances may arise. In the journey of life, the lessons we learn shape our perspectives and ultimately determine our happiness and fulfillment. The insights shared highlight the vital truths that often elude us until later in life, truths that can empower us to live more intentionally and joyfully. Understanding that self-worth is inherent, not dictated by external achievements, encourages us to embrace our unique paths and appreciate our individuality. The importance of self-care reminds us that nurturing ourselves is essential for our well-being and for the relationships we cherish. Recognizing that happiness is a choice redefines our approach to life. We have the power to cultivate joy in the present, regardless of our circumstances. Moreover, the practice of gratitude, acceptance, and self-compassion fosters resilience, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace. As we learn to prioritize intrinsic motivations and let go of comparisons, we create space for a deeper connection to ourselves and others. Ultimately, these lessons invite us to reflect on how we can live more authentically, finding joy in the journey rather than the destination. By choosing happiness, embracing self-care, and acknowledging our inherent worth, we pave the way for a fulfilling life, one that celebrates the beauty of the present and the richness of our unique experiences. Each day presents an opportunity to practice these truths, guiding us toward a more joyful, meaningful existence. Thanks for watching.